We are in for a very exciting match today. We have a few special teams. We have Buff Ankeny, which I think I'm hopefully saying that right, and then Blue Pikachu across from them. So this is the semi-finals for TD2L. And yeah, we're going to be getting into the game sometime soon. I've had some trouble with echoing issues with my audio lately, so I've been really messing with my audio settings and other stuff like that. It's been very annoying, but hopefully it's better right now, and I'm praying that it's not going to echo on me in game, but we're doing the best we can, and we're going to see good Dota regardless, I'm sure. So I will be checking my chat. We are on a 5-minute delay, as per regular Dota spectating allows, because that 5-minute delay is crucial for deterring stream sniping and cheating in the game. So yeah, I will not be able to read chat very fast, but if there is audio issues, let me know. I think I fixed my stuff because I have a lot of different sources and whatnot going around. There is my alarm for the match time. So it is 1:30 p.m. EST, which is the time of this game. So the players are slowly coming in, and we will be getting the game sometime soon. Right now, we just got off I believe it was the qualifier. Yeah, qualifying best of one between Lotus Infinity and Sib Family, and the winner of that game will go to face Hot Headed Reborn in the second semifinals. But this is the first semifinals to determine, I believe, who goes to the grand finals with the winner of the next game at 2:30. So yeah, this is pretty big stakes here. Still going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure that we will get some memeing and some really interesting plays. Yeah, it's all going to be really good. I'm excited to see this game. Oh, we got a stand-in over here? I don't know. Players are just chatting. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm expecting good things. TD2L has a slew of strong players, so I'm expecting some really interesting drafting and gameplay and teamwork, I think, is what I'm really, really excited about. So yeah, we've got these two teams, Blue Pikachu versus BA Buff Ankeny. I might just call him Buff, because Ankeny is a weird word. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to look that up right now. What is Ankeny? Certainly not anarchy. I've commentated. No, this is not a word. This is not a word that exists. Someone could prove me wrong, but I don't think that's a word. We do have the stream up. I'm going to post it in the chat. 5-minute delay. All right. Good to go in that front. So we're getting the full stack of players in now. This is where it's all beginning. We've got Buff Anchovy. What is Anchovy? Anchovy? Is it Anchovy? They spelled that wrong in the thing. Someone put an N instead of a V. It's Anchovy. I know what Anchovy is. Okay, it's not Ankeny, it's Anchovy. That makes way more sense. Thank you. Great. Okay. Buff Anchovy. I love that. Gotta love that. Blue Pikachu versus Buff Anchovy. Very good, guys. Love the names. So on Blue Pikachu, we've got Confused? Question mark? Lil Bro, Sexy Buns Reforged, Ja, or Ya, and then Breezy. And on Buff Anchovy, we've got Yume RJ, This Silence Is Mine, Furry 93, and Lion Man. Good. Very good. All right, they're going to be rolling for first pick or their specific side that they would like to get. And yeah. All right. I'm excited. Let's go. This semifinals match, I'm sure, yeah, it's the semifinals. So this is all for all the marbles, basically, not the entire tournament, but to get to the grand finals, this is the play. All right, they're doing Discord things, talking to their team, figuring out what they want here. First pick or side. Let's make sure my audio is muted good. Yeah, okay, my audio is working. That's great. You gotta love to see it. And yeah. Any moment now. We will get... I kind of want to stalk some of these players, but I'm not sure. Holy crap, that guy has 14,000 commends. Jesus, little bro. This guy is loved by everyone he plays with. So yeah, some pretty experienced players. I'm not even sure how Breezy has 0 wins, or that's got to be a glitch, right, Breezy? Maybe it doesn't show. I don't know. Yeah, some pretty darn experienced players for sure in these matches. 10,000 commends. Rarely you see people with so many commends. Like, that's pretty crazy. That's not an exact indicator of anything, really, but I just found it somewhat interesting. We're taking a little bit of time here to decide for one of the teams. I believe Blue Pikachu gets priority here. The broadcast channel panel always gets in the way of this part. I don't know how to fix that, but you know, no big deal. Okay. Yeah, someone... I find it really funny that they spelled anchovy wrong. Thank you, Sound Alerts and Stream Elements. Good job, guys. I have a date in an hour. I believe it's Sexy Buns. Sexy Buns gotta go. He's gotta get the dub and then get out. Go on that date, buddy. Hell yeah. Yeah, for real. Okay, Typhon is The Silence Is Mine. Okay, cool. I'm just going to use their in-game names to make everything more simple for me. Oh, the chatting is going to be good. I can tell already. There's going to be some really sick chat. You know that the metaverse is coming for us all. The Zuck is going to take our souls day by day. But for now, we can lean back on Dota. Alright, so some Discord issues for Buff Anchovy right now, which is very important. In any competitive Dota, you need to have your communication at full capacity. So if their Discord is having issues, that is obviously extremely detrimental to their ability to actually play the game. And yeah, I mean, we have mental problems over there. Breezy's just memeing. I think, oh, it looks like Yume is good. Confused is good. Not sure if those guys are the captains, but we're ready to go. Here we go. Getting in to game 1 of this best of 3 between Buff Anchovy and Blue Pikachu.
Radiant team
let's check out what this draft has in store for us. So, yeah, I actually haven't seen these teams play before. I think I remember some of the players, possibly.
You fucking freak!
Oh, hey-o. What's up, freak? All right, thanks for following. I don't know who that was, but should pop up somewhere over there. I don't know. Big streamer dings, right? Ooh, Marcy ban for Buff Anchovy, and Blue Pikachu goes for the Enigma. Marcy, you know, even though Marcy got switched up a little bit in the latest patch, he's still a very devastating position 4 who can really turn up the tempo in any lanes. So Buff Anchovy doesn't want any part of that. And Blue Pikachu's like, get that black hole out of this game. We don't want to deal with it. I don't know if these teams have extensive histories playing each other, but from my understanding, Enigma's just a very devastating hero in general, which would include the 2 that were banned next, Undying and Batrider. Similar to Marcy, they dominate lanes so hard and make so many problems that they just ban them out. Boom! First pick Death Prophet, Buff Anchovy, and Blue Pikachu goes for the Chen, and immediately into a Faceless Void. Look at that. So Chen recently buffed to a ludicrous degree in a sense. I mean, he got a ton of buffs and is sitting at like 55-ish, 50, high 50% win rate in most brackets, which is crazy high for Chen. And although Chen does take a lot of skill to use in general with his creep micro, they did give him a ridiculous Aghanim Scepter lately with that ability to use a single target Hand of God heal, his ultimate, by sacrificing one of his creeps, and that is invaluable for any game with a lot of communication. You already have a Faceless Void, a carry who can reliably save himself with his Time Walk, but now you have Chen on top of that to give him an extra Hand of God heal, just to really give, you know, the Blue Pikachu lineup extra survivability. And Buff Anchovy goes for the Winter Wyvern pick, and Winter Wyvern's a terrifying hero to play into in general, mostly because she has her ultimate, which allows her to completely destroy the tempo of a team fight. Let's say Faceless Void, Chronospheres onto Death Prophet. All Winter Wyvern needs to do is ult one of the team members of Blue Pikachu, and then bada bing, bada boom, Death Prophet is safe from all attacks, as well as the person who Winter Wyvern ultimated will be focused, which would include a Faceless Void even within Chrono, I believe. So a pretty direct counter there from Buff Anchovy to Blue Pikachu's Faceless Void. And we're getting a few more bans here. You got the Dawnbreaker, which is once again just one of those heroes that's a little bit too strong right now, and the counter initiation ability is crazy good. And the Phoenix as well sits in a similar category, percentage damage, AoE, disable essentially, and a counter initiation ultimate. So they already have the Wyvern, and they don't want to deal with a Phoenix on the other side. They also want to ban the big boy Primal Beast. He's the new hero, obviously, but now with the few latest patches, he's become pretty darn strong in the off lane. And I don't think Faceless Void is amazing against him, because even though Faceless Void has his Chrono and Time Walk, getting away from Primal is not an easy task. If you get timed by the Primal Beast as a Faceless Void, you use your Time Walk, Primal can just charge right at you and then continue his rampage, which they will not allow. But wait a minute, that was for Blue Pikachu, so they actually banned it to go with him. So maybe Death Prophet and Wyvern, two very slow heroes that can't walk very fast. They literally have somewhat slow movement speed, would do very poorly against Primal. So that makes sense. Buff Anchovy bans it out. The Lina ban as well from them. Tusk ban for Blue Pikachu. Tusk would be a great setup hero for a Death Prophet and a Wyvern to do some damage on the backline, while Tusk would be frontlining. So they're banning these playmaking frontliners right now, Blue Pikachu, to keep Buff Anchovy from having such a strong frontline to help their backline stay alive and pump damage out. So Chen and Faceless are... Well, Chen's sort of a backliner. He likes to heal people and stay in the back and slow, whereas Faceless is very happy to jump in and out of the middle of the fight with his shard and then commit very hard with his ultimate. So already in this game's draft, we're going to be seeing these two teams sort of duke it out in the team fights with their big cooldowns. And then Blue Pikachu goes for a classic combination with Faceless Void. It's the Snapfire pick. And Snapfire's ultimate is a massive, massive magic nuke that is extremely effective against heroes that are held down in place, i.e. Faceless Void Chrono. So if Winter Wyvern cannot pull off the save immediately to stop Faceless from doing anything Chrono-wise, Snapfire, if outside of the range, which she most likely will be if they're playing positionally very well, and that Faceless Void Snapfire combo is already looking very scary. However, Buff Anchovy goes for the Earth Spirit pick, a very high skill. Generally, what we see is a support, usually a pause 4, maybe a mid laner. We'll see. Could even go pause 3 just to mix it up. We don't know. It's still only 3 picks deep in this draft here. but Earth Spirit is quite good against the backline supports such as Chen and possibly Snapfire. He's really there to, create chaos and give Death Prophet room to continuously deal damage, while Earth Spirit is sort of in the front line creating this crazy team fight and maybe distracting Blue Pikachu enough so that Winter Wyvern can come in with a clutch ultimate. Earth Spirit also is so mobile that I feel like if Wyvern and Earth Spirit are roaming together, Earth Spirit can make some absolutely crazy plays with his rolling boulder and kick, and then Winter Wyvern can come in and save him if he's in a bad enough position after going in like that. Yo, what's up, Aya? How's it going? It's a 5-minute delay, my dude, so not going to be reading chat too often in this series. We got a best of 3 between these two teams here for the ticket into the grand finals of TD2L. And Buff Anchovy goes for their Void Spirit pick. So here we have generally the pretty clear mid laner. This is going to almost confirm Death Prophet as a pos 3. And the reactionary mid pick from Blue Pikachu is the Puck. So Puck obviously can go head to head with Void Spirit. Void Spirit's a very scary hero, but Puck in the mid lane has that range damage, the silence innately, whereas Void Spirit has to go for his Aghanim Scepter to get his silence. So, although Death Prophet does have a natural silence, it may not be utilized in the mid lane matchup that much. So, interesting pick here. The Puck obviously is amazing with these Blue Pikachu heroes because Puck can corral the enemy team with the ultimate, and then Faceless Void or Snapfire can follow up on that spell with their team fight abilities. So Puck, a very good general pick here. I really like it. I think it makes a lot of sense, and it's very effective against Void Spirit, Earth Spirit, Wyvern, and Death Prophet in general with that silence. Although Death Prophet may be able to deal with Puck a little bit with a silence of her own, as well as some really good ability to sort of heal through the damage in fights. So now we're getting some more bans here. We got a Timbersaw ban for Buff Anchovy. Timbersaw, pure damage, doesn't really care about getting right-clicked much at all, can take over a game very easily if he's left to his own devices. And then Blue Pikachu goes for the Ursa ban. Ursa's obviously incredibly effective against melee carries such as Faceless. It would be just a very scary hero to get jumped on, and in combination with an Earth Spirit or a Void Spirit who are already going to be jumping into your backline. If you have an Ursa on the enemy team as well with like a Blink Dagger and some decent farm, that instant kill potential is just a little too scary to let through the draft here. And Buff Anchovy goes for their final ban. It's the Beastmaster ban, the BKB Piercing Ultimate, as well as the Vision Game, the Lane Dominance. It's smart ban in general. Blue Pikachu goes for the Pudge ban. They're looking at pos 1s here, but the Wraith King is actually picked up by Buff Anchovy instead. They see that this crazy teamfight combo of Blue Pikachu is really settling in here with the Snapfire, Faceless, and Puck. So Wraith King is sort of a direct response pick to those ideas where even if you do catch Wraith King in this massive array of ultimates that are designed to wipe the entire field of heroes in one go, Wraith King has his innate secondary life with his ultimate reincarnation, and that would solve part of the problem. So Wraith King and Earth Spirit are going to be the front line for Buff Anchovy, whereas the Void Spirit and the Wyvern and Death Prophet are sort of going to be in the middle to back line, using the space that those heroes are creating to pick and poke and slowly whittle down the heroes of Blue Pikachu. So I quite like the Buff Anchovy draft. It feels like they have some really good response picks, but they also have very good aggression as well. So they're in no, like, they don't have any huge facets of their team where they're lacking. I feel like they have all their bases covered here. And now Blue Pikachu, with the knowledge of Wraith King, are going to start to think about what their last pick should be. Who should they really focus on? What is their team missing here? And they have really good heal. They've got incredible team fight. They've got pretty decent laning, but I wouldn't mind seeing maybe an offlaner is what I'm thinking. I'm not sure Snapfire is typically a pause 4, whereas Chen is usually a 5, so we might see those two switch up. But right now we're looking for a pause 3 that would potentially do very well against a Wraith King in the safe lane. So this offlaner is very important. There's already a good amount of bans, and the Timber and the Primal, as well as Undying, can be run as 3, and Beastmaster, of course. So they need to pick maybe like a Mars or something. I think Mars and Snapfire are classically good. Ooh, I like that as well. Night Stalker, another silence on top of Puck, as well as he just runs at people and keeps the supports from being nearly as effective as they would like. So with that pick, actually, I think Blue Pikachu have a really, really scary, aggressive draft. And with this Chen in the backline, if he's able to live and get decent farm in the early game, he could become a very big issue for Buff Anchovy. So here we go. TD2L Pro Series semifinal game between Blue Pikachu and Buff Anchovy. Game 1 of the best of 3. I am very excited to see these players and how they manage these fights and how they come out of the lanes. We'll have to see. So Typhon is on the Death Prophet, Lion Man on the Winter Wyvern, Yume on the Earth Spirit, Fury on the Void Spirit, and Big Dog RJ on the Wraith King. And over on Blue Pikachu, we got Ja on Chen, Karen on Faces Void, Confused on Snapfire, Breezy on Puck, and Sexy Buns on Night Stalker. Here we go. Game 1. Look at that Buff Anchovy picture. That is so based. Unbelievable. And then Blue Pikachu. Too cool to even have a picture. You can imagine a Blue Pikachu. I don't think you need help. But that Buff Anchovy is better than anything I could have imagined. Alright. Here we go. We're going to start off with the last hits. And denies. There we go.
Measured now in gold, later in blood.
The taunting will begin. Sexy Buns is memeing already. The good luck, have funs are coming out. But I expect some pretty good memeing. Fury with the bad luck call. And here we go. This is good. This is very good. Is that a master tier? Oh boy, here we go. The first fight is actually breaking out the rolling boulder from Yume, and the Chen is getting singled out here. Karan tries to get the slow, but it's not enough to actually work it in. Yume now falling low, but Sexy Buns is getting completely 5-man, and Puck is coming in with the orb, but actually doesn't fully commit. Sexy Buns incredibly low already. This is looking amazing for Anchovy. They're just full YOLOing down the jungle of Blue Pikachu. And there they go. The taunts are coming out. Good stuff from Anchovy. And yeah, Yume kicked that off quite literally with the rolling boulder. Well, he doesn't have kick yet, but he basically kicked their ass in that first fight. And that was good knowledge there. Here we have Karen. I'm just going to call him Karen. Back in it with Ya. Ya gets rolled on. Yume maybe bit off a little bit more than he wanted. So the bounty runes are 2-2 split here. And now Yume actually getting slowed by John. This will actually give Karen. Oh no, he has his time dilation. He does not have time walk. I remember now. He's skilled his W level 1, so he can't jump over the wall there to confirm that kill. So Earth Spirit, very lucky to survive that. What a crazy play there. We actually have a D ward here from Ja on this high ground. So this is going to be a very interesting game and set of lanes here. The first last hit out from the Chen, but here we go, the mid matchup between Puck and the Void Spirit. Void starting with his Resonant Pulse to go for last hits. Similarly, Illusory Orb for Breezy on the Puck for similar benefits. This bottom lane is going to be a lot of trading between the supports of Winter Wyvern and Cookie Grandma. Meanwhile, the Wraith King is just going to try and outlast hit this Night Stalker. Hopefully get some good work in before nighttime falls and Night Stalker can start to do some aggressive plays. And this is our position 3 Death Prophet here. Typhon. Karen getting engaged on. Yume is like, screw it, I'm rolling in. And Karan, without his Q, is unable to revert this damage. So already low on the Tenga regen, although his Chen has a lot of extra stuff to help him out there. Oh, you're getting caught by that. Breezy actually going in on that, but the right clicks from Fury are furious, if you will. Oh, just barely missed the Q. Did get the damage. Breezy at a crucially low HP here, and Fury might just leave him at this HP to maybe guarantee some dominance in that lane. Force the puck to leave the lane. So Death Prophet now starting to spam. The Crypt Swarm has the Spirit Siphon as well, so can counter-initiate by themselves. Ooh, Fury looking for this mid kill. Gonna get the bottle with the early rune at 2 minutes here. Can maybe go for 2. Breezy's quite low. No, the orb, the knowledge, and the collection is right there. Fury now chasing, pushing it off here. Oh, Typhon getting double teamed here. A nice, beautiful rolling boulder from Yume to turn that around a little bit. But Typhon's still in danger. Karen's still running. This is a very close game, or lane here. And now, the Siphon. Ja running for the life. Oh boy, okay, this is so tense down here. In bottom, actually, it's very chill. Mid lane, it's quite close. Breezy with the bottle is gonna regen back up, but in the top lane here, it is make or break on this first set of kills here. Oh, the rolling boulder. Ja is incredibly slow. One right click will do it, and there it is. Yume sets up the kill for his carry. Does in fact get the hero kill, but you know, I'm sure you're happy with that as the Pos-3 getting healed as well. By the support. So good stuff there. Back in the mid lane, it seemed to even out here. The last hits is going in the favor of the Void Spirit. And Wraith King doing pretty darn well as well. Pretty even with the Night Stalker. The creep of Chen getting whittled down by Yume. There it is. Nice gold. Ooh, Karen going in. Trying to slow. Ooh, looks like Wyvern's very low. Confused on the Snapfire here is able to really pick at the Wyvern. Wyvern not the strongest trading hero without Arctic Burn active, and Arctic Burn is a very high commit type of move. Now Breezy's still just trying to farm out here. The lane is being pushed up by Karen. Look at that, level 25-ish Faceless Void, so very, very experienced on this hero. Already has the Mace of Eons as well. And oh, here we go. 4 minutes. You see Yume doing some very big brain support stuff that you see in high level play. Going for the opposite water rune to deny Breezy from that crucial regen. Now Fury will be, you know, very buffed up essentially in this lane with the regen advantage. Here we go. Big Dog getting a good amount of damage. Look at Confused getting ripped down by this, and there's the kill. Wyvern throws the Splinter Blast out and confirms it onto Confused. So great job by Anchovy at the start of this game. I'm really impressed by the supports and their play. Yume has already started off to a blazing start. And yeah, Wyvern helping out Big Dog and confirming a kill. Making the lane that much better for them. 28 last hits to 15. Oh my goodness. Breezy having a bit of trouble here in the mid lane. Void has obviously an amazing set of abilities to confirm last hits. So that is somewhat to be expected here. Typhon fighting Karen up in the top lane here. Is that Karan? I hope it's not Karan, because I'm calling him Karen. But yeah, here we go. Oh, Yume rolling in actually. A little overzealous there to grab Ja. He's just trying to stop this pull from happening. Oh, the slow actually is going to confirm Typhon getting in here and gets the kill. Very nice yet again from Yume to set that up, and actually a counter TP. A few bashes over here. Yume gets the stun, but it might not be enough. The rotation from Breezy is going to get the kill, but actually Karen gets it and Yume does escape. But this does mean Fury is going to get a free, completely free mid lane for a while here until Puck rotates back into the fray. Snapfire just pulling, doing good support things to keep the lane away from Wraith King's tower. Sexy Buns having very good last hits actually here. And we can see Ja helping out Breezy in the mid lane, giving them a little bit of that crucial supporting. Oh, Lion Man, the supports of Anchovy are all over the 2-minute timer for the water runes. It's really making Breezy's life harder than it should be. So Fury, I'm sure, really appreciates that. But Breezy being a very good player will obviously adapt to this, play more conservatively. Oh, but speaking of playing conservatively. Big Dog Jr. always not very conservative, but Confused just barely whiffs on the Scatter Blast. Now Yume comes in. Lion Man with the double support duo coming in, and they do get the kill on Sexy Buns. A beautiful counter initiation from them, and Lion Man has the DD, has Splinter Blast, can really go in here, and Confuses in dire circumstances, gets the kill. Lion Man. The supports of Anchovies are going off right now in the first 7 minutes of this game. Fury confirming what he's seeing, very happy with it. 38 last hits on the board. Although Breezy has come back quite considerably from the beginning. This is going quite well for Radiant. Oh. Karen forced to use Time Walk to get away from this. Typhon doesn't even care. He just walks him down. That's such a bad matchup for the Faceless Void in general. It feels like the range. Oh my goodness, bot lane still going on. Another rolling boulder from Yume. We did see a kill onto the Wraith King, but it is picked up by Fury. Back onto Sexy Buns and Confused is going to be another victim to fall. And Big Dog actually gets the kill. So from the grave, he's getting gold. That's got to feel good as the pause one. Wow. Although Puck is putting hard pressure in the mid lane tower, the bot tier 1 is facing a lot of adversity here with the cart wave. No cart in the mid lane. Typhon actually ultimate exorcism to push Karen off the wave here, confirm this tier 1 tower damage. So the tier 1s in the side lanes for Blue Pikachu are getting decimated right now. The pace of buff Anchovies is really, really ridiculously high. So Karen forced away from the tower, his safety net. And similarly, the bot lane is going to fall as well. Big Dog looking for that last hit, gets it. No deny for Sexy Buns here. And in the mid lane, Breezy still fighting for last hits against the Void Spirit. Nothing will ever change. War never changes. Confused now, coming to help Karen against Typhon. Oh, slow. Will it be effective? Yume counter initiates. The stun does find itself onto it, but Yume doing so much damage, and Death Prophet finds the kill. Karen uses ultimate, maybe in vain, doesn't find anything useful there exactly. Oh, Fury with the max range finds Karen, but no, gets away with the Time Walk. Another stun. The Radiant Courier does die, so Fury's Courier down and out, but Yume making stuff happen, pushes Puck away, but no, the orb keeps him on track, and Breezy does find the kill. A 3 times kill streak from a support. Yume, you monster. You animal. He's crazy, and he makes the play. It doesn't work out in total, but quite alright. It's still going very well for them. 9-3. The net worth is still really even, actually. 1k advantage for the Anchovies. Sexy Buns just farming with the nighttime buff. Big Dog maxing the Vampiric Spirit for the extra skeletons to get that farm speed as high as possible. We see Puck rotating into the bottom jungle. There is a lot of vision here. So it is seen by Yume, the resident roller of buff Anchovies. You do have Fury able to connect sometime soon. The 10-minute rune coming out. Radiant is looking for it. He does grab it. He will grab it. No, it's denied. Wait, huh? What? Yeah, what? Okay, Yume grabbed Arcane. He has Arcane, and it called denied by Ja. So we just saw the uber rare deny and pick up at the same time of a rune. I thought they patched that. What the heck? Chen has a freaking mechanism already. Just straight mech. Oh, Sexy Buns dies bot lane. In the meantime, Fury rotates bottom. Finds that Night Stalker. Pushed out a little too far with that as tier 1. I was way too excited about that. Oh, Karen getting engaged on by Typhon. The exorcism is ready, so he's probably going to be looking to get this tier 2 as soon as possible. The cart wave is here, and he's trying to keep it alive as long as possible, but no, the cart will fall. Not enough pressure. Oh, speaking of pressure, in the mid lane, getting caught is Breezy. Gets caught without orb, but actually throws orb forward, uses the ultimate, leashing them there. The ultimate, though, from Earth Spirit. Trying to do damage, but no, Yume stuck in a bad spot, and Fury doesn't have enough mana and health to fully commit to this fight. Too much pressure. Chen is starting to pick up with this mechanism, starting to be able to save his teammates reliably. And now Typhon getting stared at by the gank squad of Dire. Here we go. Blue Pikachu want this Death Prophet. They want this kill. They see her. They slow her. They go in. They ultimate her. The ult follow-up from Confused on the Snapfire. This is the combo we were talking about. Typhon gets caught deep in enemy territory and eviscerated by this Mortimer Kisses Time Walk Chronosphere combo. So good stuff by Dire. Picking at that advantage. Slowly turning the tides. Oh, Breezy was looking for that haste rune. Gets saved beautifully, but no! The Wyvern does put it onto the Puck, and Puck does fall to Jaw and Confused, doing too much damage for the Puck to deal with. So great stuff by Lion Man. The creeps are still out. They're very tanky for early game creeps. They're quite annoying to deal with here. Top lane. Aaron farming well. Wraith King at a considerably higher farm though. Wow. Just 95 to 41. So Karen deeply behind in terms of carry farm, and Yume is just chilling in the trees here. Just Karen in vision. Yume is just standing there like a total Chad. Says, hey guys, can I get any help here to mess this guy up? But no. Typhon is busy getting this mid-tier 1, making Brizzy's life even harder. This Puck cannot be allowed to have a really good game because Puck is such an amazing outplay hero, similar to Void Spirit. So the both of them are at odds, trying to get up on one another and help the team as much as possible. Yume and Fury now going into the top jungle to look for Karen, but similarly, Blue Pikachu running at the Wraith King, and Wraith King spotted out. Wraith King does have level 1 ultimate, so will come back to life here, but it may be a double ultimate right here. He will die for a second time. There's the stun by the creep. Oh, Yume rolls in, does not find it, and now Big Dog uses the wand, is almost out. He does have Hand of Midas, maybe should use it, but no, he does end up falling, and Wyvern actually fell as well. But here we go, John TPing out. The ultimate from the Snapfire coming in. Mortimer's Kisses on Typhon. Typhon maybe won't be able to out-heal this. No! Breezy does find him. Amazing fight here from the Dire. They're bringing it back. And the advantage is almost completely whittled away. They've killed the highest net worth hero, and that was huge for them. A 1,300 gold, 16 swing. Huge stuff for them, and the Midases are out. So Wraith King Midas, Night Stalker Midas, Faces Void Midas, everyone's going for this late game pressure here. Trying to use this Midas to accelerate much faster and get to these larger items sooner. So the tier 1 bot lane is gonna fall Lion Man in a really risky spot right here. The vision isn't that great, but oh, he does find the Puck, and Puck is in a really bad spot, but no! Just not enough damage. There was no follow-up there, and Puck does live for the fall of Winter Wyvern. It's only an 80-second cooldown, roughly, but that was not the play that Lion Man wanted it at all. And we're up to a 1k net worth lead now for Blue Pikachu. And the rotation here from Yume, not finding the Faceless. This Earth Spirit has been very effective early game, but right now this mid game is sort of becoming a little bit of a lull. Big Dog farming the enemy jungle, having fun with it. Both teams, with their pressure, are sort of swapping sides jungle-wise, just to confirm as much farm as they can. As you can see, Fury here going for the early Aghanim Scepter, pretty much rushing it after Power Treads and Bottle. It will give this Resonant Pulse a second charge, as well as the Silence effect, which is hugely important against a Puck and these other spellcasters who can do a lot of work, such as Chen. So Yume sitting in the trees looking for an opportunity to defend this tier 1. You can see both teams chilling around the tower. It looks like Radiant doesn't want to full commit to this fight. They don't feel strong. Level 8 and 7 on the supports, and then 11 on the Puck. I believe that's somewhat similar for the Void Spirit. Yeah, Void Spirit at level 10 here. So Void Spirit has actually fallen behind now compared to the Puck. So the mid-game team fights and ganks and whatnot have accelerated Puck to an ability to farm as well. And that is 10 more last hits for the enemy mid laner. Wraith King still doing really good Wraith King things. Obviously, Wraith King farms like a madman. But Ja getting smoke played on, and we can see Fury going in. The courier comes in. Sexy Buns actually comes in to counter-initiate. This is a huge counter-initiate for Sexy Buns. The Winter's Curse onto the Night Stalker, and it does find the kill. Confused ultimate in the backline. Karen does find a nice double ultimate onto one. Although, Chen does fall, so now Karen in a bad spot. 4 enemy heroes stacking up. He does get lifted by the Yule Scepter from Death Prophet. Death Prophet chasing deep into enemy lines here. He does have half of Exorcism left. Now Breezy in the middle of the fight does go out of there back into the tree line of the tier 2. So a wild fight there does result in a 1-2 trade. Night Stalker, really good counter initiation there, but did not have his whole team to help him follow up. It was a bit of an even trade, even though it was 2-1. Technically, that was better for Buff Anchovy, so they did enjoy some success in that fight. Oh, Death Prophet caught in a really bad spot. Sexy Buns back already, and Death Prophet forced to Yules himself out of that. He needs to heal. He needs to get healed. Lion Man doing a great job healing with the Cold Embrace. Although Lion Man, jukes Joe. It barely doesn't get away. But Typhon still in jeopardy. Sexy Buns has an amazing run speed at nighttime to get away from this. Now Karen right-clicking, looking for the bash. The Wraith King is in, doing damage. He does see, huge crits on the Karen. He does blow up. And Typhon is still alive. Puck does find the ultimate, the leash, the coil. Confused, running for his life to get away from this. Silenced his fury, but he does find Sexy Buns. Void Spirit barely evading this damage. Breezy now getting gone up by the Wraith King. The Scar will it be enough to crit him? No. The ball brings Breezy away. Breezy's such an elusive hero, as is Void Spirit. Both of them can barely escape these fights with their lives, but they are doing it, showing their skill on these mobile heroes at mid. That DD has spawned in the bot river here. So Fury getting closer to this Ags really would turn up his ability to win these fights, and he's going to be a very happy boy when he sees this double damage. Yes. When you see a double damage as a mid laner, you're going to have fun. So right now he's just going to hold it. Actually, he's going to use it to farm even faster, confirm this Ag Scepter ASAP. Does grab the Dragon Scale for the armor and regen. That's very nice, actually, on Void Spirit. Doubles his armor effectively, nearly. And, yeah, Pupil's Gift Fallen. Brigand's Blade as well. We'll have to see what heroes pick up what item. Here we see a smoke play from Blue Pikachu. They get some wards up. See that the wards are up. Oh, a blink is actually up on Sexy Buns, and he does his job, but no! Gets lifted by Typhon. And no, oh god, confused with the ultimate from the backline. Yume forced to go in, but is completely eviscerated upon entering. Although Wraith King trying to go in, the stun from Chen's creeps, trying to keep him alive, but Ja does fall. The coil used by Breezy does hold him in place for but a moment. The ultimate's still out for a long time. Level 2 Exorcism still gonna be out here. There's no real pressure here from the Death Prophet. No big tower to push right here except for the tier 2, but the lane is pushed in, so not a good place to actually use that ultimate post this team fight. Here we go. Another smoke play. Fury, Lion Man, Typhon, and Yume moving in. You can see the arrow being drawn. They really want to take over the enemy jungle and look for a kill and a play. They're pushing top tier 2 right now. Typhon doesn't have ult, so this is a bit of a tough fight to take. But if they get a good engagement, they see Breezy. Will they get the silence off? Fury goes in. He has the Aghanim Scepter with the silence and taunt. He gets the kill. A beautiful engagement from the Void Spirit, killing his opposing mid laner in a blink of an eye. So there you go. That is what the Ags is for, and that is what they use it for. Big Dog and Yume going for this first Roshan now. Typhon obviously happy to help, but Big Dog is going to have 3 lives unless we see it go to the Void Spirit or maybe the Death Prophet. Death Prophet has a huge cooldown on the Exorcism, so generally you give it to the pause 1 or the Void Spirit pause 2 here. I'm sure Typhon is happy. He's getting a Blink Dagger actually after this Steel Scepter, so that might give him an ability to blink silence and start fights off quite like Fury does with his Aghanim Scepter now. And it does go to Fury, so double lives on the Void Spirit, low cooldowns, high damage. What more could you ask for in a Aegis carrier? So Breezy now has to be a little bit more wary. He has his bots to travel around the map very easily, has his Blink Dagger as well as the standard Witchblade, but at this point in time, he's very worried about this initiation from the Void Spirit, not to mention the Wraith King able to stun and confirm now. Big Dog is baiting right now. He gets the stun. Void Spirit comes in with the silence. That was a beautiful bait for Big Dog. Big Dog acts very clean, very casual, and he was actually just waiting for the exact moment that Fury would be in range to get the stun and then follow up with that silence. And there you go, Void Spirit. Quick to action, and that's gotta be a commendable bait there from Big Dog. Big Dog, such a player essentially in that microcosm of the lane there. So the tier 2 being slowly sieged by big anchovies, or buff anchovies, not big. Yeah, buff anchovies cutting this wave now as Wraith King, and he sees that the tower's open. Look at this damage. He's got his Desolator. He's got 2 stacks now already. The damage will cap at plus 30, but that's exactly what they wanted, and the creeps are actually going to start pushing this tier 3. So tier 3, not safe. Yeah, Breezy's going to need to use some spells to clear this wave. Oh, Typhon goes for the Yules. Just keep puck in place, but does not find it. Now Big Dog, so Chad, has DD, just walks up in his tower. He has his ultimate, but he is quite low. He's gonna walk away. I think he has bottle. Did he didn't buy that. He got given that by Void, didn't he? No, that's a separate bottle. I'm not sure who had that. Maybe he really did buy bottle, or maybe he was just giving it to Void Spirit. I'm not sure. Yeah, it definitely wasn't his. Okay. Oh, did he use it to use the double damage? I see. Sexy Buns here has the blink. Midas going for this crucial BKB. Once he BKBs, he wanted to deal with the crowd control. Oh! Puck almost gets caught. The blink dagger out. Oh, a nice catch from Yume. I'm not sure that'll do anything. He does find the silence though, and this confirms. Oh, Fury gets the silence follow-up. Just barely gets away. Oh, but they see a Snapfire, and that might just be a free kill for them, and looks like it confused. Caught out of the base and without mobility. Oh, Puck going in just to silence. This is looking very buff anchovies favored right now. They are at a pretty much even net worth, but the timing of buff anchovies seems to be turning on right now. And Big Dog with the Aegis still. Or wait, no, sorry. Void Spirit somewhere around here. He's so fast I can't keep up with him. Still got 2 minutes on the Aegis, and Wraith King obviously has his own Aegis built in on a 130-second cooldown, so he doesn't give a damn. He can run around wherever he wants. It looks like Buff Anchovies wants to run back into the enemy jungle. They have the control. They don't need to go for the tier 2 bottom here, although it would be nice to confirm a Mega Creep possibility, but they need to end this game at a reasonable time here. So Karen being seen in the top lane. They're not going to go for it. They see Sexy Bun, Sexy very fast in the nighttime. Ja walking up though. Ja could be a victim here. Doesn't look like it. They're actually going for the Faceless here. Karen, big danger, has BKB. Might need to use it. Is blinking or time walking into the trees here to evade this detection, but they do find him with the scan here from Radiant. So they know he's in here. Fury walking up on him. Oh, the blink. He does get taunted, and there it is. The blink is canceled. The BKB, though, allows him to time walk away, so he's gonna have to run for his life. The BKB is canceled. Not canceled, is used. So 9 seconds gone. Down to 8-second duration. Oh, Yume! Yume! Finds him! Holy crap, no, the silence just barely misses Karen. Karen going in. Oh, the taunt, the silence, the explosion! Even with the BKB, Fury follows his support, Yume, and finds the kill. Wow. Oh my goodness. The chase from Radiant here is Unbelievable. They are nearly unstoppable. The Spirit Vessel here from Earth Spirit will stem any regen. Oh, and there it is. The Aegis does time out. Finally here for the Void Spirit. He's going for this BKB. Look at all these. Look at the swarm of couriers for Radiant bringing out their items. We've got some general items here, as well as most of a BKB for the Void Spirit. So yeah, good stuff by them here. They're taking over the enemy side of the map. Obviously, their tier 2 is getting pushed in the bot lane, but they still have a tier 1 in the top lane. So they're really just happy to keep pushing. And oh, Yume looks for a kill onto Confused, but does not get the right angle there. Earth Spirit, one of the hardest heroes in the game. So not an easy hero to have such success on. So it's very impressive, the current play that they're having. Lion Man, ultimate up in a few seconds, has the Blink Dagger to set it up as well. Oh, and Ja caught in a really weird location. Lion Man does not see him. If he did, there would be an engagement probably very soon. It looks like the cores of Dire are pushing, or Radiant are pushing bot lane, but they see this engagement here and they go for this play here. Nightstalker blinks in onto Yume. Yume caught in a really bad spot, and Yume bound to fall in just a moment here. There he goes. The first to fall in this team fight. Lion Man now getting engaged on by Sexy Buns. Sexy Buns in the nighttime has BKB. The self-heal from Winter Wyvern. Cold Embrace to slow down this push. Has ult, but is getting silenced. And now the ultimate, double ultimate from Karen and Confused. Find the kill. So 3 down. The supports caught completely off guard in the enemy jungle without their cores. And that is not a fight you can commit to or really escape from. And now Big Dog pushing, but confirming that 2 enemy heroes will TP down. It is the cores, so the push will be dramatically slowed. However, the tier 1 top does indeed fall. Big Dog will come clean up the creeps. Keep that acceleration going. He's got Blink. He's got the Hyperstone ready for the Assault Cuirass. So the strength here from Wraith King is really starting to build. Oh, Fury, Invis Rune, sees Confused. Oh, he goes in on to the Chen, and Chen is in no position to get away here. Yume actually TPs in, finds the Snapfire, and Snapfire silence slowed. What can you do? Can you escape? Fury starting to get the spells up. The W does find the pathing. Yume roll, no, unneeded. Fury with the charge of Resonant Pulse does find the kill. Another beautiful play there. Oh, and Big Dog cleaning up the creeps of Chen. Get good. Oh, wow. Already has the AC. When did he pick that up? He's going for Basher now. Yeah. Wraith King, really, really high net worth. You can see he's 19,000 net worth already. So, really, really good stuff by him. Oh! Winter Wyvern, speaking of bottom of net worth, gets completely eviscerated by these 2 heroes. But Wraith King goes in! The silence? Oh, the timing didn't matter. Breezy gets crit like a freaking god by Big Dog. Big Dog is quite literally big. And Sexy Buns has to BKB and run away. Oh, Karen spotted by Yume. Yume is looking to find more kills to this beginning of the fight with Puck Dead. Oh my goodness! Yume, you beast! Finds the Chen. You can't corral this beast, Chen. And Yume says, get the heck out of here. I'm going to kick you in the face. And find the kill. What a play here. Let me just check my audio really quick here. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, okay. Alright, Aaron does have the Mjolnir now. Looking for the Scotty to stop the regen of the Death Prophet and Wraith King. As well as Winter Wyvern, actually. So a very good item in this game, Scotty. Oh, Haste Rune from Void Spirit. They're engaging a triple silence from the Void Spirit. Going on to the Chen, trying to confirm a Chen kill before this fight can really start. But no, Puck now engaged on by Fury. The BKB is out, but Puck actually manages to survive. This is a very split fight, and Wyvern getting completely zoned out by the Nightstalker here. Karen now getting chased by Big Dog, but Big Dog getting zoned away from his teammates. Typhon going in on Ja, but Ja completely defended by 3 heroes here. Now Sexy Buns going in. This is such a split fight from them. And they do find the kill on the Typhon, so Dire really splits this fight. Puck does end up falling, but it's 2 for 1, and they're liking the way this fight is going. Void Spirit trying to escape, does have his shard, so he can run away. Wait, he doesn't have shard? Oh, right, they changed it. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, right. It's a talent now. We see Big Dog farming agents. He's got his cleave talent. Titan Sliver, very nice, but he doesn't want it. He's happy with his Elven Tunic for the attack speed, evasion, and movement speed. And here they go. Even with Hero dead, they're still going to commit to this Roshan. It feels like most of the teamfight ultimates for Dire have been used, except for the Puck and the Faceless Void, so they would have to know and then fully commit to this, but they clearly have no idea, running in the opposite direction, so there's going to be a free Roshan and Shard for the Radiant. But they clearly have no idea, running in the opposite direction, so there's going to be a free Roshan and Shard for the Radiant. Very good playmaking decision here. Who will they give Shard to? They give it to Fury, so he's going to get Aether Remnant range and only goes for heroes. Very, very nice. It's very good against the creeps of Chen, who would potentially block that, so Fury happy to grab it. It is a 280 magic damage nuke, so it's nothing to sneeze at. Puck deep in the enemy jungle, farming as much as possible. Does have the tie-in Sanj now to help the survivability, and so far so great actually. Even though Puck doesn't have that great of a net worth, still very effective in these fights and doing a lot of work. And look at the Chen creeps just slow pushing this mid wave. Karen helping out. Chen just throwing it down lane. Wow. Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do to keep the lanes pushed out. But top tier 3 for Dire is getting slowly whacked by Big Dog. Big Dog does have Aegis, so they gave Aegis to Big Dog to allow him to full YOLO onto this tower here. And what he'll do is he'll wait for the next wave, but very smart, Karen is cutting the wave. So it's going to not allow them to keep pushing this.
Enemies gather at Radiant's middle tower.
Very, very smart play from the Dire to cut the wave, keep the pressure alleviated. Here you can see him doing just that. And just walking back into the trees. And TPing back, actually. A team fight seems to be breaking out. Lion Man caught with his own cold embrace. He's stuck in the middle of 4 or 5 heroes. So, no escape there. Wyvern has a very tough game this game without a lot of mobility. Is buying the Blink Dagger and the Glimmer, obviously, to supplement that. But now going for the Shard. For the cold embrace damage. Could be useful. Right now, it's hard to say what Wyvern really needs to stay relevant. Really like Shard and maybe, I don't know, they have a very good mix of damage over there on Dire, so it's not like you can just buy in, any, like, specific item to counter a specific type of damage. You're seriously just a sacrificial lamb if you don't have your ultimate ready, so yeah. Tough break there. Big Dog putting pressure on Karen. Karen, Cliff Teasy moment. No taunt? Okay. The Ancient Dragon here from Chen. Chen went the, Is this... It's not a... Oh, it's the Shard. Yes. Okay, I see. The Shard is for the Ancient Creeps. There we go. You can see grabbing an army. Oh, Karen. Being... Oh, just barely missed by Fury, but he does find the silence. Karen forced the BKB. It's gonna blink in and TP away. And Big Dog does not have Basher yet. It was in his inventory, so not ready just yet, but in the future, Basher's there and Abyssal's coming out quite soon. So Wraith King is going to be the answer to this escape of Karen and Puck. Breezy. Well, Breezy does have the Lincoln Sphere, though. It's quite nice against the single target stuns here. Oh, Fury, smoke play. Breezy getting gone on here. We're going to see Fury ultimate, maybe? No, the timing isn't quite there. The vision. The orb away. And it looks like Radiant is going to hard push bot lane. They have a ton of creeps here. Look at the damage. The ultimate from Typhon. Here we go. Sexy Buns is going to have to BKB, blink in, and stun them. Here we go. Here's the engagement. Wraith King does have his Aegis. So 2 lives here. Wraith King kind of wants to full commit to this. Here we go. Yume goes in with the ultimate. Winter Wyvern ultimates onto the ult. They fully commit. Yume with Big Dog. They go on to the Night Stalker. He does fall. Sexy Months does fall. Lionman, the next to fall. But Karen, a huge ultimate with the Wyvern inside. It's going to kill them. Yume falling as well. Fury and Big Dog fighting as hard as they can. Karen going in. Nice stuff from Confused on the Sapphire. Now Karen just wailing on Big Dog. Big Dog's Aegis is bound to pop. Any second now, there goes the Aegis. So no ult, no Aegis. He needs to blink away right now. There he goes. Nice blink from Big Dog. Can he get away? Karen has so much mobility. He's TPing in the trees. Beautiful TP, Big Dog. I've never even seen that. I'm a low-level scrub. That was beautiful. Wow. Wraith King escapes a huge team fight there, but pretty even, and some tower damage and rack damage. There's only a melee racks left for the bottom lane here, so slowly but surely Radiant is chipping away at Dire's buildings on the high ground. This is going to become a bit of a slow and steady pace here until the teams can find their confirmed kills. And now we do have the Abyssal looking at the swift blink on Wraith King to really go for the crazy, insane damage. And as you can see, Wraith King getting near level 25. He can do Reincarnation Cast, Wraith Fire Blast, but most likely will find more use in the Mortal Strike cooldown, leaving it at 2 seconds. So every 2 seconds gets a ludicrously strong 270% crit. That is most certainly what it will be. Go Sexy Buns. The Blink Dagger just now. The Haste Rune by Chen. And Chen does have Wraith Pack. Maybe kill this. I don't know. It's out for 20, but... Lineman, Hot on the high ground. Not where he wants to be. Lineman at a very, very big disadvantage hero-wise. And oh, not Yume too. There he goes. Sexy Buns finds the silence. Karen using his incredible mobility with the shard to keep the pressure up in these engagements and keep chasing. So good chase on both teams. Really good chase on both teams. The supports are at a little bit more danger on Radiant than at the Dire, because Dire has some pretty tanky supports that have a lot of very big team fight items, such as the Wraith Pact and the Mechanism. Most likely going for the Guardian Greaves here on Chen soon. We'll see. Chen does have Shard. Maybe Ags being saved up for it. We'll have to see. Crazy, looking for the Octarine core. Karen already has the Mjolnir and Ice Scotty. 1,000 gold as well with the evasion of the Trickster Cloak. Magic Resist 2. We're getting very strong here. Fury starting to slowly fall off a little bit in terms of effectiveness as Void Spirit falls off a little bit late game. Whereas Puck does get a little bit ridiculous with certain builds here. We're gonna have to see if it goes Pierce's Magic Immunity or Rapid Fire here. So 40 minutes coming up here. Big Dog just having a ball, farming these big creeps. Sees Chen's creeps like a snack and rips it down. Will he blink to go for these? Oh, Yume, they found Snapfire, and Snapfire, similar to the Radiant supports, is getting gone on, and the two supports, Big Dog being found, and Confused and Big Dog, or Jaw rather, are ripped apart by the Radiant. Meanwhile, the side lane's being pushed out by the cores. Where there is attention, the enemy cores will be putting pressure in the opposite side of the map. So the Wraith King creep's coming in here just to slow it down, quote unquote, but not really doing too much. Aaron, oh, Invis Lion Man. Also Invis, they cross paths completely unaware of each other's presence, but Karen goes, gets caught by Void Spirit. He's gonna have to BKB. He's in a really bad spot right here, but Fury can't really man up to him while he is BKB. He's gonna have to move away, but he's gonna have to use BKB. A nice save from Lion Man, the good save there. Karen No BKB forced to run away, and uh-oh. Wraith King caught in a really bad spot here. Typhon here, coming in to help salvage this fight. And Wraith King survives without even popping his ultimate. Breezy trying to go in. The ultimate from Snapfire does confirm the kill. Nice job from Confused here to confirm that. And now Typhon forced to BKB to alleviate the pressure of these 4 heroes. There's a big split. The rest of the teams are coming in. Karen in the backline does have his ultimate, so there are big teamfight ultimates ready, and a double ultimate from Karen, but the Void Spirit catches the mid-ultimate and stops most of the damage. Big Dog survives because of that. The ultimate for Winter Wyvern goes on to him, but there were no enemy heroes there to help. A little bit of a whiffed ult. Big Dog running away, does not have ultimate, and he dies. Wraith King, #1 net worth, dead. Oh no. Blue Pikachu have found their opening. Wraith King, a crucial part of the team fight and damage for Radiant, and he is just dead line man. Invis TP's out. Nice timing there before the Sentry Ward can find him, so good job by Wyvern to get out there, but maybe a little bit of a misplay with that Winter's Curse. It was all saved and already good. After Void Spirit, he needed to find a little bit of a better timing on that Winter's Curse to confirm a kill. Uh-oh, Void Spirit, no BKB, has to ultimate away. Oh, no, he did. He literally just used BKB to get out. And that means Roshan #3 goes... Jaw stops the Roshan attempt for a phone call. Nice. Okay, well, they've got the Aegis, the Cheese, and the Refresher Shards, so that is huge. Karen can take that for a Refresher on Chronosphere. Refresh Chrono is a terrifying prospect for the Anchovies to deal with. So Anchovies were looking so strong throughout the game, but the net worth is starting to head over to the Dire, and Blue Pikachu are beginning to take over this game. They have incredible late game heroes such as the Faceless Puck. Night Stalker has a lot of effectiveness. Confused on the Snapfire has been doing a lot of work here. And then of course Jaw actually building a Assault Cuirass for his team. Very interesting, allowing his cores to build other items. And that Assault Cuirass will sort of reflect the Wraith Kings and even out some of that armor gain loss. So yeah, I'm just going to wait a minute here for the phone call of Jaw to end, and we're just chilling. So, looks like Yume did end up buying that Ghost Scepter to keep the right clicks off. Typhon has bought the Aeon Disc to alleviate the instant ultimates and keep him alive within the Chronosphere and other things like that. So, another layer of defense to make sure he can't get insta-killed. It's a Aeon Disc, classic Aeon Disc game where they have these big ultimates, and you actually see Void Spirit going for a Dagon. So just going for this pure magic damage nuke build from Void Spirit. He really wants this ability to instant nuke some of these heroes, and Puck starting to get really strong. Has the Octarine core, is going for the Strength Blink. Not standard for an int hero to go Strength Blink, but because Puck is such a mobile hero and can get on top of people really easily, it will allow the Puck to be even more mobile and slow people on arrival. So a very scary item to have on a Puck, actually. Yeah, big items starting to come out at this 42-minute mark. We have a Nullifier as well on the Night Stalker. And Faceless is looking for this Aegis, obviously. He's got 3k net worth here as well as a Midas ready, so roughly 4k net worth in the ensuing minutes, and that can be turned into a Butterfly or some other type of high effectiveness damage item. We'll have to see. This is quite a phone call here from Jaw, though. Yep, my audio is working. Just checking. All right, we're back in it. We're back in the game here.
Proceed with your pointless contest.
And the Roshan does end up falling. Karen takes it. Refresher shard as well. So we do have the potential of 2 Chronospheres in about 70 seconds when the first one comes off cooldown. Will Faceless hold on to the Refresher shard in his inventory at that time? We'll have to see how he plays this. Puck now, really moving forward here, pushing these lanes out. It's going to look like a big defense here for Buff Anchovy.
Silence. Behold.
Alrighty. Oh, Night Stalker uses his ultimate Dark Ascension to set up this potential push here. They have 2 lanes pushing in, so they want to make something happen here. Puck counter pushing. Maybe we'll TP in with the bots can just TP to the lane. So Puck is okay to counter push. Oh, Karen getting engaged on the silence initially. The stun follow up, but the heal from Chen does keep him alive here. Chendo getting engaged on and does fall. Chen not alive here. Oh, the BKB on Yume actually picked up the ultimate from Winter Wyvern, holding down Sexy Buns. Sexy not in a good position here, does end up falling. So 2 dead on the side of Dire, and even with Aegis, they did not have a good fight. Oh, silenced by Puck. Yume spots him out, is whacking him. The silence is here. Oh god, confused fell to Fury and Wraith King. Now Breezy running away, the slow Winter Wyvern. Yume, Typhon. Oh, movement from Breezy is so ridiculously good. Meanwhile, Faceless just pushing in the bot lane with the Aegis. A great fight from Radiant there. Buff Anchovies pushing yet again. And how back and forth this late game has been. No buyback on the Snapfire, buyback up on the Night Stalker. Faceless still has his Aegis for 2.5 minutes here. Big Dog has gotten his Swift Blink. He's now going for the MKB to deal with any potential evasion, as well as more attack speed. Typhon going for the cheap stick. Really big CC there, potentially to kill Puck. For sure, that's a Puck counter. And the Dagon beginning to formulate for the Void Spirit. Got a safer buyback, still has buyback ready. And both teams just really taking their time. They don't want to throw any team fights. Could potentially be the game. So, oh god. Taking the outpost in the enemy jungle, but Yume looking at Jaw, does find the stun, does find the kick, and the silence, and he gets obliterated by Fury's nuke damage with the Dagon here. Breeze actually goes into the silence, but is just actually poking at them, can't actually fully engage here. Oh! Another find by Yume. Yume finding all the cores right now. Karen has the cloak, but the dust actually here finds him. This Aegis might just go down here. Breezy comes in with the coil. Will it save him? Karen barely alive. The ultimate used. Here we go. Finding Void Spirit, but no. Live Man stops the damage here. The first Chrono's gone. The Refresher Shard coming out. He has the Refresher ult coming in just a moment here. Refresher, but no, he's stunned. He's silenced. He's dead. The Aegis is coming back. Big Dog Alive has not popped just yet. The Winter Wyvern does fall to Sexy Buns on the sideline, but Void Spirit does fall. Void does have buyback. Don't know if they're going to use it right now. Yume running for his life away from Breezy right now, but Wraith King does fall. His ultimate does pop, but he's got to run out of here. What a nice fight. Beautiful fight from Dire. Blue Pikachu make a great play with that faceless initiation. Excuse me. Here we go. Nice fight from them. They might force a buyback here if they push really hard. We'll have to see. Typhon Going in, pushing out. Oh, this is a crazy game here. Breezy counter initiates to help Karen survive. It certainly goes well for them. He does have the Satanic now. Sides against MKB is going for the Silver Edge to cancel any, to go for that break. Stop Wraith King from critting. That'd be very nice. There's not too many passives on Radiant, but one that there is quite strong. Plus, it just gives him attack speed, pretty much everything you want in an item. An upgrade to Hannah Midas, essentially. Smoke play here from Dire. They're looking at this. Sexy Buns does find the Wraith King. Wraith King caught in a bad spot. He does have Aegis, but Yume comes to counter-initiate the ultimate as well. Now, from the sidelines, the ultimate. Breezy does fall. No buyback on Breezy. 99 seconds down, but Karen does have the refresher ultimate. Oh! With your Wyvern saves him, but not for long enough. He does fall. Yume bought back instantly. Void Spirit back in the mix right now, confused, running away. Yume chasing them down. They see them. Typhon gets the lift onto the support, and Confused will certainly fall here. There's no way to escape. And there we go. So 2 dead. No buyback on the side of Blue Pikachu. This is looking like Buff Anchovy's time to shine. I don't believe Roshan's up just yet, so they're going to have to make a push happen here in the mid lane. They've got a whole minute without one of the strongest heroes on the enemy team, so they need to make this work. The side lanes are adequately pushed away, too, to not be worried about a retaliation Raxing. So they need to make this worthwhile. They need to hit this tower. They need to find another kill, maybe. Sexy Buns running around in the jungle. No vision, though, for him. Here we go. The ultimate from Night Stalker. Trying to dissuade this. The buyback from the Cookie Grandma does come out. And the... Oh! But it looks like Chen is getting engaged on by Void Spirit. Void Spirit pops the BKB, but the damage is not easy with the buffs out. Winter Wyvern dies on the backline of Sexy Buns. He's a crazy man. Gets the cheese to help save himself. And they're delaying this push beautifully. And they stop the Raxing just enough. Void Spirit, or Faceless Void rather. Ultimate in 10 seconds. So they have another engagement possibly here with Puck coming up at the same time roughly. So Radiant needs to be really careful here. They don't have Wyvern to counter-initiate. They're backing off yet again. 50 minutes, 14k net worth lead for Dire. Radiant is just doing everything they can to stall this game out and find the right time. But Puck dying without buyback was one of their best chances, and now most likely Puck will have buyback for the next fight. We'll see. 800 gold is a lot, but it's not too much for Puck to not find. Ooh, he's being a little bit aggressive here. He does have Lotus Orb for defensive purposes. Crazy. Looking as well. Big Dog so big. Oh, he does have the MKB on Wraith King. He's going for the Moon Shard. This Ancient Black Dragon is pushing the wave here. Keeping the lane pushed out. Everyone is super tense right here. Waiting for a play to happen. Wow, look at this mega wave from Dire here. Wow. That is a lot of creeps. Holy creeps, Batman. That's a fucking army coming down the bot lane for Dire. So that's going to be something. Either a lot of farm or a huge push opportunity. We'll see. But looks like Roshan is being looked at. No Rosh just yet. The ultimate from Night Stalker, the smoke play. They're looking for an engagement, but Radiant smartly walking back to their base. They don't think that Roshan's up. Might be coming up anytime here. We'll see. No, it looks like it didn't spawn. The Radiant does look for him, and they see them in the Roshan pit area, but that does not mean it's up. Ooh. And going for the, I think it's the Aeon Disc, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. play. Smoke play gets caught. Yume sees Karen. Waiting for, oh, Roshan has spawned. Oh, but a fight is breaking out right now. Yume going on to the puck with the ultimate from Karen. Finds the Wraith King. Wraith King getting engaged on. He's gonna have his ultimate pop, but he's very low. There he goes, it pops. Breezy chasing down Fury. The silence on Fury forced him to BKB to retaliate here. Yume is stuck. Winner's Curse. Winner's Curse is used, but it's not very effective, and Yume getting caught out here. No buyback for the Earth Spirit. There's so much going on. Oh, on the sideline, Lion Man falls to Sexy Buns, but Wraith King, no ultimate, is gonna fall. Instant buyback. Oh, Void Spirit, barely alive. Can he stay alive? No! The damage from Sexy Buns gets him! He has to instant buyback! Typhon running away. Oh. So close. They managed to survive, but the buyback's out from Radiant. Oh my goodness. Breezy getting caught though. Has to jaunt. Oh, silence. Can Breezy escape this? I don't know. It looks really bad. Oh, Breezy dies, but he does have buyback. And Roshan being soloed by Karen. This could be really bad. He does decide to get away. Will this be a free Aegis for them on Radiant? Puck buying back to contest this. Karen running in. Ultimate in 10 seconds. Cannot die before this. Void Spirit getting hard engaged on here, and the bashes are doing a lot of work. The counter initiation for the Wraith King here. He does have ultimate. No BKB just yet. He's not going to use it. Fury does fall. Fury dead without buyback for 120 seconds. That's huge. Big Dog gonna fall too. It was looking really good for Dire. This team fight is going exactly how they want. Big Dog has fallen too. Both cores dead for 2 minutes. This has gotta be game, right? How could they not win after that? And yeah, there they go. They find the Death Prophet. Death Prophet does Pig. What? Still getting chased. Still getting run down. Typhon. Ultimate in desperation to survive. Can she survive this? No. Typhon falls as well. And all 5 heroes on Radiant are dead. Blue Pikachu in the late game has taken control and likely taken the game here. They gotta pick up the pace though. They gotta go end this game before any of them respawn, hopefully. The lanes are pushed out though. They gotta push and get these racks ASAP. The only buyback is on the Earth Spirit, so that's not ideal. Here we go. The push. Most likely the game here. Alright.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
They're just gonna go straight end. Smart play by them. With 30 seconds left for the Wraith King and Void Spirit. They gotta do this as fast as possible. Full damage, full push onto the end. The throne is being pushed, the buybacks are out, but it's not the ones they actually really desperately need. They just gotta hit the throne and this game will be over. Yume desperately tries to stop them, but no. There's no... Oh, wait. the Winter's Curse slowing down the push. Now there it is. GG by Fury. Buff Anchovy put up a great fight that game. Really good in the early game, but the later the game got, the more Blue Pikachu had a ridiculous net worth advantage, and at some point that team fight had to break that way. And a great hold by Blue Pikachu to bring that game back to their favor. Wow. What a game. And that was just game number 1. We have possibly 3 here. Blue Pikachu takes it 1-0 over Buff Anchovy. But really, really great play by both teams here. Look at the net worth here from Void, Faceless Void. So even though Wraith King got off to a fantastic start compared to Faceless, with that late game prowess, it just slowly ramped up for them, and they found their plays. That was a fantastic game by the Night Stalker. 16, 7, and 18. Meanwhile, Lil Bro on the Faceless Void picked up the late game slack, and Breezy, of course, gave the tempo to their team in the mid game team fights. So yeah, really impressive stuff by Blue Pikachu to hold that game out and get the win after having a pretty rough early game where Buff Anchovy supports did a lot of work, but their team fight sort of fell apart at the end of the game. It just felt like they didn't have the same strength in the late game. As you can see, the graph was early for Buff, still a little bit Buff, and then it slowly devolves. After 35 minutes, it goes all Blue Pikachu after that. So yeah. So for the vast majority of the game, it was the Wraith King with the net worth lead, and then right at the end there, Faceless goes skyrocketing ahead. It's crazy. All right, so game number 2 coming up soon. All right, as we wait for the lobby to come back, I will be right back. But what a game. Alrighty, we are back for game number 2 between Buff Anchovy and Blue Pikachu. Game 1 was an absolute stunner. So much happened in that game. There was a bit of a lull where in the 30 to 50 minute range, it was sort of just very incrementally pushing and trying not to lose a big team fight. And in the end, Buff Anchovy did end up falling to Blue Pikachu's overwhelming power with the Chronosphere late game. It was just too much to handle. So, yeah. Probably take a few minute break while we get all the players back into it. But right now, we're just going to chill. I'm going to drink some water. All the good stuff. Alrighty, everyone. We're back into game number 2 between Buff Anchovy and Blue Pikachu. Game 1 was very exciting. A late game brawl ended up confirming it for Blue Pikachu, so they're up 1. And if Blue Pikachu wins again, it's a 2-0 for them. But if Buff Anchovy wins this game, we get a game number 3. So, here we go. First ban, Blue Pikachu goes for the Enigma ban yet again. Anchovy may want to ban Faces Void or some of the other heroes that they had trouble with last game. We'll have to see.
5 seconds remain. Dial team ban. Radiant team ban.
Well, they go for the Chen ban. So they really didn't like that heal in the last game, and maybe kept them from finishing off their initiations. So Chen a little bit too annoying to let through yet again. And Batrider ban for
10
TD2L.
seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Dial team pick. Radiant team pick.
Standard Undying ban, and Blue Pikachu with the Marcy through the picking phase does go Marcy.
Team pick.
And Enchantress picked up by Buff Anchovy. And the Faceless picked up by Buff Anchovy. So they see the success that Blue Pikachu had with Faceless, and they pick him up to deny pick him, essentially. He's a very strong hero in general, so Blue Pikachu used him to great effect last game. Now Buff Anchovy wants to replicate that.
5 seconds remain. Team ban.
Legion Commander.
Ooh, and Blue Pikachu goes for the Legion Commander, a very strong offlaner right now, and paired with Marcy is a very strong lane. They're both melee, of course, so there are some weaknesses, and Faceless doesn't mind too much going against a melee offlaner, but Legion is a little bit unique in the fact that Legion is amazing at trading in lane dynamics. So Blue Pikachu starting off strong with their most likely off lane already picked out. Death Prophet banned by Blue Pikachu. Anchovy thinking about the Primal. Blue Pikachu goes for the Dawnbreaker. And Anchovy. I wonder what Anchovy will go.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
Already. They're taking their time here on this last ban, probably thinking about their ban as well as their picks for the next few picks here. They get 2 bans. So yeah, I wonder what they're thinking about. I would love to hear comps right now. That'd be so cool. Naga ban. Okay. Naga, maybe really one of the most disruptive heroes for Faceless Void in terms of her ultimate Song of the Siren. Would be able to completely stop Faceless from using and utilizing his ultimate when he ultimates, because he would be stuck within the song and unable to do anything, let alone kill someone. So yeah, smart ban there from Buff Anchovy, showing some game knowledge there in the drafting. Pikachu now thinking about their last ban of the first or second banning phase, and they go for the Zeus. This could cancel Blink Daggers and show vision of these heroes that are very gank heavy, so they ban out the Zeus. Anchovy goes for the Puck ban for that super mobility on Breezy. Breezy really played well last game, so sort of a specific ban for that. Ooh, and Buff Anchovy goes for the Tusk. So Tusk, a very strong frontline initiator. We will see where he's being run. Typically, it's the pause 4, I'm pretty sure, and Enchantress might be the pause 5 here. They've got their healing, they've got their initiation,
10
they've got
seconds
good
remain.
burst damage, they've got team fight with Faceless, sort of.
5 seconds
So
remain.
a good, well-rounded first 3 heroes here. Blue Pikachu already clearly has a line of attack, and they pick up the Wyvern. So Buff Anchovy had the Wyvern last game on Lion Man, but Blue Pikachu thinks that they can do it better, and quite literally, Buff Anchovy picked the Wyvern, I think, to counter the Faceless Void, so Blue Pikachu replicates that and says, we can do it better.
10 seconds remain.
So yeah, nice pick there from Blue Pikachu. Probably going to be their pause 5.
Remain. Radiant team. Pudge.
Oh, there it is. The Pudge Pause 1 picked up by Blue Pikachu, and this is really screaming like we're going to run at you all game and completely dominate from beginning to end. Pudge does not scale nearly as much as Faceless, but he is uniquely good against Faceless in terms of hooking people in and out of Chronosphere, as well as just being a fat AoE damage dealer who can be effective even within Chrono. He can be killing people. So if Pudge gets on top of Buff Anchovy at the right times, Faceless won't really have much counterplay. Tusk maybe will be forced to grab his Aghanim Scepter to kick Pudge away. We'll see how this game goes and how their farm goes to potentially get one of those items. But right now, Blue Pikachu looking very strong. They have a lot of engagement, decent team fight, good damage, and they're not even done with their draft yet. Buff Anchovy needs to corral their ideas around this draft and not go too dispersed. They need to really formulate how their engagements will go and how they will overcome these heroes of Blue Pikachu. Because the weight on their shoulders is to win. They must win this game to stay in the contention for playing in the grand finals. Meanwhile, Blue Pikachu has the front foot forward. First foot forward? I don't know what the... I don't know. They're winning. They're winning right now, so they're happy to try some more aggressive and high-risk, high-reward type play. Anchovy goes for the Necrophos, though, so going to be countering any low-health heroes. Possibly the Wyvern Cold Embrace targets will get ultimated by Necrophos to keep them from staying alive, potentially. We'll have to see if that is as effective as it seems.
Seconds remain.
Certainly a good hero for deathballing. Enchantress and Necro are both going to be providing a lot of heals for their team, which is good for Buff. Now we get the final bans here from both teams.
Come and seek refuge from blinding daylight.
It does indeed look like both teams want their mid laners in the next pick here, unless Necro's going mid, but it seems like it's going to be Necro Tusk in the off lane. So I'm thinking that both teams are looking for their mid laners. So Blue Pikachu goes for the Lina ban. Lina, one of the strongest tempo mid laners right now. And
5 seconds remain.
yeah, what is Buff Anchovy going to ban here? They could ban Earth, or sorry, not Earth, Ember Spirit, Storm Spirit, Void Spirit. Buff Anchovy played Void Spirit last game, and it was pretty darn effective for the majority of the game. It's just that they got out-timed. Bloodseeker taken away for Buff Anchovy. They don't want to deal with the Bloodseeker on top of the Pudge movement and Legion Commander engagement. I feel like Bloodseeker would be an amazing addition, especially with Winter Wyvern using her ultimate, confirming a massive 5-man silence from the Bloodseeker, so that's a really good ban there. Really intelligent ban from Anchovy.
5 seconds remain.
Pikachu now with their last ban. They've got a minute and a half on the clock, so they can really take their time here to think about their last ban and pick, because it will be pretty much back-to-back here.
Trying to think what Blue Pikachu really wants for their mid laner. Maybe like a Shadow Fiend or something where Wyvern can group all the heroes and then Shadow Fiend can capitalize on everyone being together with a massive ultimate, which would fear everyone and confirm a very chaotic fight, which Pudge and Legion quite like. So Queen of Pain banned for Blue Pikachu here, and now Buff Anchovy looking to ban. Maybe Buff Anchovy will ban. They go for the Medusa ban, so they're covering late game bases here. Okay. That wasn't what I was suspecting they were going to do, but that's a respectable ban in general, I think. Medusa is very annoying. Gets to late game and just wins the game. So Blue Pikachu gonna have to think aggressively here. Whoa, what? Huh? Hoodwink? What? I don't know something. So Hoodwink is generally played as a position 4, as like an initiator type hero, but it seems Hoodwink is going to be played core in the mid lane.
Seconds remain.
And that's very interesting. Hoodwink does have a natural break for Faceless Void's bashing, and Necrophos with his Death Aura. But Buff Anchovy goes for the Wind Ranger. Ooh! Wind Ranger picked up for Buff Anchovy. Now that's a mid laner I can see. And here we go. Yet again. We're going to see Buff Anchovy duke it out with Blue Pikachu for the honor of playing in the Grand Finals. So Blue Pikachu has... Yeah, and Breezy is mid Hoodwink. Yeah. Fascinating. So I don't think I've seen this in a long, long time, if ever, in any of my games. So, whoa. Big Dog has the Faceless Void Chad thing too. Am I crazy? Are these guys all rich? What's going on right here? They've got Mace of Aeons and the new thing. These guys are crazy. You can tell all these players absolutely love this game because they are kitted to the max. So this is going to be an exciting game. I love Blue Pikachu's draft. It's so creative, so aggressive, and then Buff Anchovy is a little bit more of a standard kind of draft. But I'm excited to see this game here. Yume was so effective on the Earth Spirit last game. Now he's given Tusk, who can scale even better, potentially. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see these lanes. If Blue Pikachu comes out of the gate and they start crushing their lanes, this could be a blowout game for them. But Buff Anchovy has some really strong heroes that, of course, if they get to the late game timing, they could be insurmountable for Blue Pikachu. So let's see how this game goes. Buff Anchovy, one of my favorite team pictures of all time, versus Blue Pikachu, which is solidly in my head as a Blue Pikachu. Who'd have guessed? But here we go. I am extremely hyped on this. We're just going to start off with Last and Denies, and then work our way through this early game. Radiant is now... Wait, is this the same sides? I think it is. Yeah, still the same sides. So, Blue Pikachu on Dire, Buff Anchovy on Radiant.
I have punching for you. "30 seconds until the brutal contest commences."
So here we go, runes spawning in 20 seconds. Looks like Lion Man might take a risk and walk up a high ground. That wouldn't be very smart, Mr. Lion Man. Yeah, Karen's up there with a potential hook. At any moment, here they go. Yume walking in. No skills skilled just yet. They're saving their points. Confused walking in. Does have the rebound for the stun potentially. Yume getting gone on the stun here, but the hook actually lands on a Confused instead. Fury is memeing. Yume dies. Sexy Buns is really going in, but no. Oh, yes, it does. Sexy Buns with a nice use of overwhelming odds at the start of the game. Gonna TP to the bot lane. So, first blood goes to Dire. And Blue Pikachu starts off strong. This is what we were talking about. If they can keep this up, This is what they really, really want. They want to dominate these lanes and dominate the game. We're getting a little bit of lag here. I think we're all right, though. So Big Dog going against the Legion Marcy. We'll see how this turns out. Lion Man obviously going to have a huge weight on his shoulders to keep the Faceless Void from getting zoned out here. Meanwhile, Karen's going to have an okay time against Typhon. This is really fascinating. Breezy against Fury in the mid lane on the Hoodwink against the Wind Ranger. I'm not sure. Oh goodness. Oh god, what happened? Hello? Uh-oh. My game is completely frozen. Oh no. No, put me back in. Reconnect. Get me back in there. I gotta see what's going on. My game froze and died. Something happened. I don't know. I've never seen that before. There we go. Okay, we're back in it. No big deal, guys. No big deal. Okay, we're back. So, Fury versus Breezy in the mid lane. That's what we were very excited about. So this Hoodwink in the mid lane is just gonna probably max Acorn Shot to get last hits as effectively as possible and keep the nuke damage up. You can see it there being used, but didn't actually kill the creep there. Breezy probably tilted on that, I would be. And yeah, so that lane is gonna be important to see. Karen using the hook to confirm the big creeps as well as get that extra XP from the jungle as fast as possible. A lot of trading going on. Lion Man using that Enchantress creep. Now the double, so 2 stuns available for Lion Man. Very smart gaming here. Gets the deny from Marcy, but Marcy now getting slowed and gone on the top lane. Karen trying to make a play here, but Yume and Typhon actually locking him in. Gonna be sort of a tough lane for Pudge here. His last hitting is good, obviously, but Typhon is ranged and does innate damage. Oh, Lion Man falls. Sexy Buns and Confused get a jump on them, and they do find the second blood in the bot lane. Yeah, this is just trade central in the mid lane. No big deal. Meanwhile, Pudge just trying to regen as best as he can. He's got to get this Ring of Health as soon as possible. Probably gonna send a courier for it or something. Big Dog getting really good last hits though, trading quite evenly with the Legion. Very even as well in the mid lane here. So all the trades seem to be going even here. Pudge doing big deny dings. Already are in the shadows on Typhon. So looking for any kills to start getting. Look at that damage from Yume and Typhon onto Ja. Typhon getting countered with the Splinter Blast, but not enough. This regen here with the Death Pulse is really, really annoying. Actually went 1 point in Heartstopper just to annoy Pudge. Really. The bot lane, Lion Man. Trying to confirm last hits here. Confused, needs to really be confident in an engagement. Pulling happening here from Tusk, Yume. Forcing Karen to take a lot of last hits. He does not have Flesh Heap yet, so this is a huge amount of damage onto him. He's actually walking over for his Ring of Health here. The hook, bot lane. Sexy Buns, oh, goes in onto the Enchantress. Enchantress, no ultimate yet, obviously, can get right-clicked really easily, but Sexy Buns too low to actually confirm this kill. And big damage on the Confused. So both of these laners are very low. They need to bring out regen. Big Dog having fun just last hitting here. Legion still keeping up though. And yeah, big damage here from Lion Man. The impetus is such a damaging ability. Looks like Pudge is just trying to get his laner to pull, but not fast enough. Oh, Lion Man does fall actually in the bot lane. Or no, Lion Man kills Sexy Buns and Confused. I looked away right when Lion Man turned up the heat. And Big Dog is in love with this support right now. Lion Man doing great things for his team. Yume getting run down by Karen. Karen does have a hook, but This is actually not looking good for Karen. Typhon is coming to connect, and Wyvern's nowhere to be seen. Karen now getting run down by the two, and then the Splinter Blast is out, but it's not going to do too much. Karen stuck in the creeps is going to slow him down even further. The Death Pulse is out. He's incredibly low. The Marcy comes in. The stun does not land because the snowball was there, and Pudge does fall. Karen down immediately. Typhon thrown near tower range, but will this be enough to kill? I don't know. Jaw is really low. The Splinter Blast does find him. They trade the cores of the off lane for Dire and the safe lane for Radiant, so Dire a little bit happy with that, forced a rotation out. Legion getting solo XP, and in the mid lane, Breezy's actually getting gone up by Fury. Fury getting close to killing Breezy. Breezy just barely escapes with his life. Lion Man actually came mid, but now Lion Man's in jeopardy, and gets hooked by Karen. And there it is. Karen finds the kill. Oh, Fury running in, knows there's no hook to counter that, so Pudge does find a kill for his troubles, farming in the mid lane. It's gonna have to rotate off now for Breezy. Oh, big creep. Yeah, bot lane 1v1 is preferable for Legion, sort of.
Guess it's my shout.
Ooh, nice deny from Big Dog.
Supposed to take the occasional bounty.
Bunch of runes here from Breezy. Wow. Ooh. Confused, just solo leveling. Pudge still mid. Decides that top lane is a bit of a lost cause, goes for the hook, but doesn't actually go for a play on the hook, just goes for the creep there. Yume running under tower to fight Karen. There's 3v2 here, and a confused does kill with Breezy top, but the mid tower is in jeopardy. They're pushing it very quickly here. Fury is super confident here. Karen does have hook, so could hook under tower, but no ultimate yet. Is looking for that level 6 from this mid lane XP. Breezy is happy to farm top. Much better against the Necrophos than Pudge, so there's a decent trade here in lane. But Pudge does have his Hood of Defiance. It's nice. Oh. Oh, bot lane. Lion Man goes on Sexy Buns yet again. Legion not having a great time, and Big Dog getting gone on. Yume falls in the top lane, but more importantly, Sexy Buns getting gone on by Big Dog in the bot lane. And then Confused comes in, goes for the stun, but oh, beautiful Q! But Big Dog Q's into the trees, and Legion gets away. So Confused does his job and keeps the offlaner alive, slowing down Big Dog's farm as well. So an ultimate for no gain, and oh no! Lion Man getting engaged on but Confused. Is there enough damage? The level 6 isn't there, so there's still right clicks to be dominant. Oh, there it is. Sexy Buns comes in with the damage. Breezy getting engaged on. Faces will survive. Pudge, Fury getting tracked here. Uh-oh, Breezy's got to stay away. Karen does not have ult yet. He does hook him, but Breezy, no, falls to Fury. The slow from Fury, or from Pudge, is gonna get Fury, so Karen kills the mid laner, gets level 6 off that, and is gonna run after Yume. Now Yume does not have many options. He's going to go to Roshan for the deny. Oh, he does get killed by Pudge though, so great job by Karen to find those kills. Doing really well actually after rotating out of the top lane. Tier 1 does fall. Typhon is happy, but Pudge is still getting farmed, so things are looking okay for Dire right now. Could be worse. This is not what they wanted, though. They wanted to dominate lane. And speaking of dominating lane, here we go. An ultimate from Legion is trying to kill him, and he does find Big Dog. Sexy Buns with Confused. Stunning afterwards does kill the Faceless Void. So great stuff from the off lane here to bring it back. It seems like Dire is getting back onto the path that they were initially trying to find.
Got it.
Oh, Wind Ranger ultimate onto Karen, and Karen is in a really bad spot here. Uh-oh. He's gonna die. Oh! Confused goes in, but it gets canceled. What happened there? Not sure. But now Jaw in really bad trouble here. Gets ultimated by Typhon, and Typhon is just laughing it all the way. No more tier 1 to worry about top, so the tier 1 mid is now the target. And Pudge does fall yet again. Not the greatest start for your Pudge Pause 1. Although Hoodwink farming it up in the top lane here. Going for this Maelstrom.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Foes threaten Dire's middle tower.
Will Pudge find a hook here? The all-important hook. He does show. The stun here on the Necrophos. He throws him under tower, but a beautiful stun by Fury to stop them from engaging, but no, they do find Necropose, do ultimate in, and Karen does find the kill. Although that was a really great attempt by Fury on the Wind Ranger to stop that attempt there. He does have regen, so he can be full mana anytime. And this is an exciting early game. Back and forth right here. It's 11-6, yet Radiant is still looking pretty good. We see Legion just farming, having fun. Has level 6 now, no damage just yet, but has confirmed a kill onto the enemy Faceless Void, who is going, already has Hand of Midas, so that's already a little bit scary for them. There's no counter Midas like last game, so this will just simply accelerate Big Dog's farm to the height of the net worth chart. You can see he has 69 last hits right now, but that is very close to Legion. Legion actually keeping pace with the lane farm here, and Tier 1 is bound to fall if nothing is done about it. Breezy running away from an engagement top. Yeah, Legion's totally okay to push this. And Tier 1 will slowly collapse here. Nice job by the Dire. Blue Pikachu putting on the pressure, heading off the map. So Faceless will start to really farm in the top side of the map here. Oh, meanwhile, mid lane. Oh, a nice stun yet again by Fury. It's going to kill Breezy. And Fury is doing amazing job with the shackle shots this game so far. I'm really impressed by Fury's ability with this hero. Oh, a haste rune. Would you look at that? Sexy Bun's got to run away. Pudge now farming top. Pudge pretty okay against Faceless Void at this point in the game. Although there's 4 heroes coming to help contest. So Karen in a bit of trouble. The ultimate could spell his doom. Speaking of ultimate, here is the Chronosphere. Yume sitting there and he'll hold him down. But the ultimate from Ja actually is doing good work. It's going to do damage to kill Big Dog. So Karen and Big Dog do trade for the ultimates. And Ja did a great job there. Fury does die. Oh, Fury died bot lane to Sexy Buns. And Sexy does not get the ultimate damage, but does find the kill on the mid laner, so you're happy about that. So 2-for-1 trade across the map, and, you know, Blue Pikachu are finding their plays, even though they're getting initiated on and getting countered technically in these fights. They are finding ways to make it worthwhile, and giving Legion farm is never a bad idea. Already with the Blade Mail and Blink coming out relatively soon. Big Dog no ult for 2 minutes. Lion Man trying to find Ja. Ja has ultimate in 40 seconds. You can see the timer is so important between these two ults. And Lion Man trying to get out of here. Will almost get stunned. The timing on the stun is just a millisecond late. But will be farmed at least. So Wind Ranger in trees, does not have Blink yet, but does have the Maelstrom. Ja, Vision, ultimated, stunned and dead. There's no shot. You get out. Yeah, nice job by Fury. Once again, the shackle shot god of this game. And oh, Sexy almost getting the Faceless Void, but no. Not found. Just farm and trade. Trade and farm. Super close right now. No one has a clear advantage at all.
Radiant's middle tower thunders with blows from their enemy. Dire's top tower is under attack. Take heed, Radiant, or overconfidence can be a slow and insidious killer.
Ooh, Lion Man being seen by Confused. Might throw him back. Here he does. Breezy, will he get close enough to get the stun off? It looks like it. No, the stun misses actually, but Sexy Things gets a free ultimate, and there's the first damage of the game into Legion's pocket. But Karen now being targeted. 20 seconds till Chronosphere, so Fury or Yume will have to be the initiator. Yume has been a little bit more passive than last game compared to the Earth Spirit, but that's to be expected on Tusk. Ja, alone in the trees in the top lane as 4 heroes staring down at him from the high ground here. So, Dire happy to farm, getting closer and closer to Pudgeags. He's rushing it. You can see Tusk, Yume, looking at the Pudge here from Vision. Ja just snoring in the top lane. Everyone's farming. This is like just standard stuff here. Faces in the top lane here gets seen. He does have his ultimate. And just farming. It's taking the lead, at least in terms of net worth. TD on, who was that? Legion? Oh no, that was Breezy, the DD. And they're smoke playing with this DD. They want to find a kill. They're running towards the top jungle, but there is vision. So it looks like Radiant has a bit of a sixth sense, and they just walk on out of there. They might have smoked in vision, actually. Right here. Faceless, yeah, just farming away. Very smart. Understands the danger. They're still going in, though. They want more, and they see him. They see him here. The blink dagger gets thrown in, but no. Marcy gets caught in the ultimate, and Marcy left to die. Yeah, and counter initiation there with the Chronosphere used. Legion wanted a kill, and she got her support kill. Hard though, that's a really deep push without more than 2 heroes there. Big Dog starting to get that farm up. He's gonna get his shard quite soon. Oh, a big fight going on. Sexy Buns actually gets initiated on by Yume. Fury incredibly low. The ultimate does not hit from Breezy, which would have killed actually. Almost certainly. Well played coming out. Oh, Fury finds the shackle shot from downtown, and Typhon finishes it off. What a beautiful combination of spells there. Fury is an absolute god right now, and Confused actually going in on Yume. Yume will be found by the tower shots. No shackle will save him there, so good job by Confused to at least get a counter kill there. Jaws just being solo getting XP here. Oh, a solo ultimate onto... Oh, it's like a free... Wait, that was a little bit early from the Legion Commander. Does get the damage, though. Just barely gets the damage there. That's really nice by Legion. 36. Does have the extra bonus dual damage talent at level 10, so this is adding to the pool faster than normal. Typhon being targeted now. Gets stunned, gets thrown back. He does use his counter, but he's running away as much as possible. He might get helped here. A double stun on the both heroes by Fury yet again. What a beautiful shackle shot. And Yume finds the kill with the roll-in. Typhon actually gets the mark for it. But oh my goodness, this Wind Ranger Fury, you are a god at Wind Ranger. This is unbelievable. I don't think I've seen him miss one. Meanwhile, Pudge has been farming, has Ags now, so can farm even faster. Max level on E to help farm without taking any damage. And, ooh, a Vambrace, not bad for a +1 Pudge. I think he likes the magic resist. Oh my god, speaking of that, Fury finds the Pudge. Pudge does not have anything to do with that. And Fury just maliciously stuns and murders him. Wow. Good lord. Fury playing out of his mind right now. I'm so impressed. Winter Wyvern seen by Lion Man. God does have the level advantage because he was soloing top for a little bit there. Typhon just has Blink Dagger now. Able to blink, Reaper Sight, Death Seeker as well with the shard. Oh, bot lane. Oh, yet again, the counter initiation Chronosphere from the Marcy. Or onto the Marcy. Trying to escape, but no can do. Sexy Bun's trying to find a follow-up kill on the other side of the map. Lion Man very privy to it though. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, yes. Lion Man does get away from that. A lot of pings going out here. This is looking really good for buff Anchovy right now. Fury needs to get killed. Like, this Wind Ranger is too good. And gets another blink stun and yet another ultimate. But a save from Pudge! Pudge saves the day on John. John does have ultimate to counter initiate, but no, gets instantly killed by Yume. Yume, nice job confirming that kill. Lion Man, the target of yet another ultimate from Legion Commander, and more damage into the pocket of the Legion. 64 is nothing to scoff at. and it's only 20 minutes. We could see this Legion turn into an absolute god-killing beast, and Legion also has Blade Mail, which is a natural counter to the Wind Ranger. I think Pudge might be, might want to grab a Blade Mail later into this game after Blink and BKB, which are obviously very good items. Maybe not against a Chronosphere game, but what are you going to do? BKB is just really, really broken, so you got to buy it as a plus one. But the Blink Dagger, I think, is going to be more effective at being aggressive in these fights, because it'll allow him to blink, ult, and then hook anyone running away. Karen, just happy to farm here. Trying to get this blink as soon as possible here. Sexy Buns, going for the BKB, obviously. Standard Legion Commander build stuff. And we have the Wind Ranger going for the Lincolns, obviously, to counter Pudge ult, also the Legion ult, also Marcy, and pretty much just the best item in the game right now, actually. It counters pretty much every big ultimate from Dire, including Winter Wyvern's ult, as long as it's turned on the Wind Ranger. So, Wind Ranger, really intelligent itemization, it looks like. Gets another stun. Oh, a little early from Typhon. Crazy. Oh, the ultimate from Legion Commander finds the Wind Ranger, and yes, finally, Sexy Buns does find the ever-elusive Wind Ranger. Yume will fall as well, and now Pudge following up. Necrophos dies, a huge kill streak lost, and Lion Man now the last to fall. It looks like 4-0. A beautiful string of plays here by Dire. Looks like Blue Pikachu have found their opening. Sexy Buns with that Wind Ranger pickoff is huge, and they're just gonna look to Roche immediately. Meanwhile, Faceless just farming on his own. He's also getting Lincoln Sphere. They've identified this game as a God tier Lincoln's game, which it is, definitely. But that won't stop Legion from ulting the supports and confirming those kills. So maybe we'll see some itemization on Blue Pikachu of a long-range single-target item, like a Rod of Atos, to cancel these. We'll have to see. I don't see anyone building it right now. Winter Wyvern would be a goat if she bought Rod of Atos just to cancel Lincolns. That would be so smart. Ah, Hoodwink is going to be grabbing the Lincolns right now, I see. So Rod of Atos, or sorry, not Lincolns, what am I saying? The Rod of Atos to cancel Lincolns. So actually going for the standard Glepnir, very normal Hoodwink core item. Wind Ranger being spotted here, uses the Wind Run to get away. Legion, a very scary prospect, but actually in the top lane right now, just farming the rest of this BKB. Little blink there. And they ping it out, so they know. Oh, they're actually looking to engage on this Legion. 4 heroes running top here, and Big Dog sees him, the ultimate, no, the blink away. Oh, no, he doesn't fully follow, so Legion does escape with their life. Pudge happily farming mid lane. With this Aghanim Scepter, he farms incredibly fast. And yeah, we're seeing Pudge accelerate very well right now. The net worth has transitioned back into Blue Pikachu's favor, 2k. Trying to keep up with this Faceless Void, who's been free farming for a lot of this game. He does have his Lincolns now, so it's going to be a big detriment for their team fight of BP. So, oh, Karen finds Typhon in the ultimate. Does get him. So nice job by Sexy to confirm that. Yume getting completely destroyed, actually, by the Blade Mail. And Fury, not a lot of damage yet. Lionman picks up the DD. Whoops. You want to give that to your Wind Rangers, so that was a bit of a miscommunication there, it seems. They're pushing this mid lane now with their advantage here. Legion will have ult in 25 seconds, so very quick. Oh! Big Dog baiting. He has his ultimate ready. The tier 1 will fall, and that's a 4k net worth lead now for Dire. Is Dire gonna pull this game back together like they did last game and then start to take over the late game? That would be very surprising considering Faceless Void is on the Radiant this time. So, yeah, Anchovy feeling the squeeze of Dire right now. They're transitioning to the tier 2 bottom. Karen, very strong right now, almost level 18. Well, getting towards level 18. Sieging very quickly.
Radiant's bottom tower is threatened by fiends.
Meanwhile, Breezy just pushing out the top lane, has the bots to allow him to join this fight if needed. You can see Radiant coming in, swooping down to the bot lane in the jungle. Nice smoked up, has Blink Dagger now for the initiation. Does see Jaw. There it is, smoke breaks. Karen in the trees, Big Dog trying to chase him. Karen does ultimate onto the Tusk. He doesn't want to solo ult this Pudge though. That is not ideal. Pudge does get Tusk to use his ball and he does fall immediately. The ultimate from Legion is up. Lion Man goes in. He does ultimate here. The damage is there, but the slow... No, he does die. Sexy Buns falls. The ultimate from Wyvern stops the Chronosphere damage from Big. And Big Dog getting initiated on. He does go for the TP out. Does he get stunned? Do they have a stun? No! The Pudge hook almost hit him, but barely escaping his Big Dog. What a lucky dog he is right there. Fury and Typhon running for their lives. Right now, Sexy is huge. 148 dual damage in 26 minutes. And look at the damage on this tower now. Just brutal damage here. Uh-oh. Mid lane. You got caught out. Hoodwink, but a nice stun from Confused here, keeping Breezy alive for the moment. He does get caught in Ice Shard. Oh, the hook just barely misses through the ball. And now Karen actually put himself in a horrible position between all these heroes. Breezy was alive the whole time. Karen is getting the kills. Confused comes in. Oh my god, Karen had Aegis. I forgot. Legion gets the ultimate yet again on to the... Oh no, didn't get the kill. Lineman will fall, but he didn't get the damage. That's a little bit sad for Legion Commander. But look at the fights. These are all wins for Dire. It has been all Blue Pikachu at the middle half of this mid game, or ending half of this mid game. Sexy Buns rather, getting pretty big here. And now the tier 2 has fallen. They're going to transition probably to the mid tier 2 sometime soon. They've completely controlled this bottom jungle here. It's Radiant jungle. So looking really good. Ags, Blink, BKB coming very soon for Pudge. It's looking very good. He's got Scotty queued up, or sorry, not Scotty, Shiva's queued up. The AoE slow and negative heal for all those healing heroes of Radiant. So a lot of good ideas here, item-wise. And Wyvern had a huge clutch Winner's Curse to counter the Faceless ult. So is that indicative of what we're going to see in this late game? We'll just have to see. Oh, Legion has a illusion baiting Lion Man. Lion Man getting engaged on. There it is again. And Lion feeds more damage. And Typhon actually in a weird spot. He's getting engaged on. The damage is there. Legion does have BKB if he needs it. Typhon really low. Gets stunned. Will he die? The ultimate from Faceless Void is Wyvern here. The ultimate. Yes, he does. He does ultimate the Faceless, but the BKB, the save from Wyvern, saving Sexy Buns, and now the crash in from Blue Pikachu. They're doing it. Amazing work from Jaw to use his ultimate and his Cold Embrace to save his core. And what a play from them. Sexy Buns, I'm sure, is commending the crap out of that Wyvern right now. So, wow. Even with Wind Ranger outside of the Chronosphere and outside of the range of the Winner's Curse, still gets countered by the Cold Embrace from the Wyvern. So just beautiful supporting here from Jaw. I'm so impressed. And in the beginning of the game, Fury was absolutely the MVP of the game. Maybe still is, but right now, Wyvern being, completely devastating to the team fight of Buff Anchovy. So really fascinating gameplay here. Pudge getting big. He's got his BKB now, accelerating even faster. He's catching up to the Faceless Void, even though Faceless has his hand at Midas. So really good stuff here from Dire to keep up. Quickening Charm. Oh, yeah, you gotta pick that up, buddy. There you go. Can't leave that on the ground. Jado does cancel the Lincolns, but he does jump away, just barely. So there we go. So there is a Lincoln's cancel from Jaw on the Splinter Blast. That is good to know. It is a single target initially, and even though it does spread out to AoE.